Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to, my first CS vlog. I'm going to talk about, the game Counter-Strike. I'm going to talk about that. There's lots of there's many things that I want to talk about, and things I want to say, and blah blah blah, and just kind of give, my viewers just a little insight onto my perspective on, the game. I'm going to play a little bit of zombies while I'm doing this. You may hear some clicking, but you will not be seeing any zombies, so, one of the first things that I wanted to talk about is, one of the first things, that I wanted to talk about was, map design. Map design in Counter-Strike. So, we all know, Dust 2. Everybody and their mother knows what Dust 2 is, and, how, good or awful a map is. But basically the thing that I want to go over is, Dust 2, Cache, and Mirage are all, kind of based off of the same mapping principle. I think that's what it is. They're all running off of this, if I remember correctly, I was listening a podcast to this guy talking about map creation in Counter-Strike. He was they're all based on this thing called the Clover design. Now, what that means is, and some of you may be able to figure that out already, but what that means is, say, Dust 2, for instance, everybody's favorite map. If you walk, say, mid on Dust 2, right, you have your middle, op fights, you have your mid, you have your middle section. There is a middle to the map, an official, mid. There is mid, okay? Now, if I want to go from mid to, say I want to go from mid to A, I run up catwalk, right? Now, if I want to go from mid to B, I go through the lower tunnel and I go up to B. So, like I said, there's multiple ways into each map. So it's kind of divided by the thing, and I'll pull up a little thing for you to look at. But it's divided by this middle section that also gives me access to another entrance into the site. Now, Mirage is the same way. You'd be crazy not to see this comparison. Is oh hey, Mirage, we've got mid, we've got catwalk, and we've got connector. So it's the same thing. Cache is also there. You got the vent and you got highway. So they all run off of the same principle. So in theory, right? I said right here. In theory, we can. If you can play Dust 2 or you understand Dust 2, you can play all of those other two maps. You would understand them all. Now, one of the things that I hate, like I said, you can hate those maps. I hate Mirage, or I hate Cache, or I hate Dust 2. There's a print, if I say, for instance, I hate Dust 2. I don't hate the map specifically. I hate the people who play the map. Everybody plays the map. There's a bunch of servers for the map, and you have a higher chance of finding a shittier match on Dust 2 than you would on, say, Cache or Mirage or something, right? Now, if we cut to, Cobblestone, for instance. Cobblestone and, Overpass. I do not like those maps. Now, I do not like those maps, not because sometimes I do have crappy matches on them. Sometimes I do have that, I'm not going to say, no, you can't have a bad match, but the reason I don't like them is I don't like the way that they were designed. I think that they're too clustered up for gameplay, and that is, everybody, part of the thing that everybody needs to realize is, a lot of these maps were designed, I think most of them are older map designs, but, they're not good. Just because, it's it's from 1.6 doesn't mean they're good. They're too clustered up on CT side. So you either have just a nuts and bolts Iron Army CT side hold, or you're screwed. So if the T's get a hold of if the T's get an advantage just about anywhere on say A side on A side on Overpass, say I take long, I kill the guy long, that literally just cripples their defense immediately. Now, that does mean it's harder for them to hold, it's a more T-sided map, in theory, right? But, it's horrendous, for trying to hold it on a CT side. So I'm sure that these people who come from matchmaking or ESEA or professionals, not really professionals because they're a team. But if you're playing a pug with some dude and he's having say Adam comes in here, he's playing a pug, he has a bad game, he just gets completely destroyed in long, and he can't figure out how to hold it. I am doing my team a huge harm because I can't hold this one site. It's such a crucial thing for me to like have to hold. So like that is my problem with it. Now on like say like Dust 2 or something, if I die on like a site, I still have somebody there backing me up. Now this is also true on, Overpass, but it's kind of like I still think it's too clustered up. I kind of just destroyed my own argument there, but it's too clustered up. I don't like the way that it was designed. If like basically like you're committing to the site. Like if I go down long A, it's gonna be a pain in the butt for me to turn around and go back like to B. Because like they're literally right on top of each other. And the same thing with Cobblestone. Cobblestone, I hate. I hated Cobblestone, and I've always hated Cobblestone. It is just not very well designed at all, in my opinion. There's too many weird angles, and I don't even get me started on drop. I hate the drop down section on B side on Cobblestone. I refuse to play it, and it's horrendous, man. I can't tell you like because falling in like verticality in Counter-Strike is weird already, but like it's an ordeal trying to play drop on B side like CT side Cobble. Like it's insane. So I won't do it. So anyway, that's kind of my thing on like map making. I would like to see more maps. Everybody would like to see more maps. Now on to the next thing. I would like for them to quit pumping out these skins. Now, I'm going to relate this to a little bit of Battlegrounds, just for tagging purposes, but, tagging purposes, like I said, the, Counter-Strike has so many skins in the game. There's just such a thriving economy there. I think it's about time Valve quit putting skins in the game for a little while, and fucking fix their game. It's like, we have this running joke, me and my friends, or me and my Counter-Strike friends, it's like, Counter-Strike's been, like, out for, like, what is it, almost 4 or 5 years now? It's been out since, like, 2012, and it's still in beta. Like, it's horrendous. Like, and I'm not saying, like, oh, I need 128 tick servers. I mean, that'd be nice. But I'm just saying, there's a way to fix hit detection. There is, and it needs to be fixed. It's a wonder that they haven't done anything about it. Well, they have, I guess. They if I remember correctly, they did a hitbox update. That didn't fix anything. That's not going to fix me shooting somebody in the bullet just not regging because your servers suck ass. Like, they need to do something about it. And I hate to say this, but whenever they did the Chinese update or whatever it was for the Asian people, they added more servers and raised the max tick, or they raised the max ping. That literally just destroyed all of my servers. Like, literally every server I would log into would be from fucking Chicago or somewhere weird where I'd have like 70, 80 ping. I live in Texas, but like I would have these awful like experiences playing this game that I love because their servers are bad. It blows my mind. Like, Valve is super smart with their stuff. They are more than capable. I think, if I remember correctly, they have said multiple times that they know how to fix the server issue. They have a way to do it, but they won't for like no reason. So it's such a frustrating thing. And to take that, I'm going to lead on into like matchmaking and ranking systems. Now, this is kind of going to just gloss over like all the ranking systems, and I'm not going to sit here and bitch about it like constantly like everybody else does. But ranking systems need to be fixed, man. I'm so tired of logging in and playing with people who suck. And I know that everybody who's smart at the game is going to be like, why don't you go play ESEA? And it's like, I do, but I still have to put up with the same crap. I'm paying $7 to play with somebody who's fresh out of matchmaking and doesn't understand, like, it's a different ball game, man. So I think that there should be some kind of a solo aspect to it. And I know that's, like, it's impossible. Like, if you go and you look at, like, the ELO ranking system and you base, like, if you go back to, like, the original ELO ranking system, it's, like, related to, like, chess or something. And all of that, it was based on, like, a one-on-one kind of thing. And it kind of sucks whenever you're doing it for a team, and like it's team-based game, for crying out loud, it is. But I shouldn't have to stack matches. Like, this is my argument. This has been my argument like since I started playing this. I should not have to go out and stack matches or pay somebody to play with me who's really good at the game to carry me to my rank. I should be able to log in and play with competent people at like DMG, not even DMG. I have had this experience from Supreme and like Globals. Like, I should be able to log in and play with people who are not retarded. Shouldn't have to put up with that crap. And the thing that pisses me off is whenever I kick somebody, like saying ESEA for it, I get punished for it. I don't want somebody else on my team to have a shitty experience because one guy is being retarded, and I get punished for it. I am the guy who takes the bullet for kicking somebody who's not playing my game correctly, you know? And it's one of those things that, like, you know, it's, you can only do so much, you know? You can only do so much. So, it kind of sucks that is my view on it. The ranking system's broken. It has been. Your rank doesn't mean nothing. I eat global elites for breakfast, and I've had gold novas just destroy me. Like I said, like it's nothing, man. It's based on skill. It's one of those games like Quake where like it's easy to learn, but it takes a lifetime to master. It's one of those games. So I wish they'd fix like their stuff and lots of little things that just like piss me off. They need to balance the game more. They just need to. It's horrendous. I don't believe that my M4 is not more powerful than a pistol. That doesn't make any sense at all. It's stupid. So, but it's insane that like this game's been out for almost 4 years and it's still just broken.